Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to share with you a letter that I wrote to my son because I'm in a little bit of a strange predicament with the co-parent, the whoop boop 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 boop. I'm like a part-time single father. We have a custody arrangement of a month on, a month off. So this is going to be a letter in which I wrote for him after having him for a month, dropping him off to his mother, and then coming back here, being in this void. This is going to be something that I'm going to do after every single time I drop my son off, because I found it as being a healing way for me to release all of the pain, all of the things that I was sorry for when I had him, all the places I messed up. And it was a way for me to also acknowledge his growth and who he is. And in all of these letters I want to keep and actually put in an envelope and share with him either when he's older or when I pass away. Have this like huge collection and assortment of letters that will just he'll get to read when I pass away. I'm gonna start. Dear Lincoln, November 11th, 2020. I write this letter to you on November 11th of the year 2020. I have so much that I want to share with you about my journey being your dad. First, what an honor it has been to walk this journey with you, to know you, to watch you grow, to see you learn, and to witness the miracle that you are. You have caused and helped me to become such a beautiful man, and I am so blessed to call you my son. I love you so much. These beginning years have been hard for me. A lot has happened. Separated from your mom, learned how to be with and love myself, worked myself into a lot of debt in hopes of finally feeling enough, healed sexual trauma, moved in with my parents as I couldn't afford a place to live, got back on my feet, found an apartment, joined a program by investing in myself that changed my life, moved out to this beautiful place, tiny house, and struggled a lot more around money, pursuing my dreams, sharing my heart, and expressing my true self. This past year has been especially hard for me. It felt like I was slowly dwindling away, losing everything, and in the process of losing it all, I found something. I found me, the man who was always there the whole time. The man I convinced myself I wasn't, the man who was always and always will be perfect, whole, complete, as is, enough as is, lovable, and the love as is everything now. Now the reason I wanted to share all of this with you is because you have been along for the ride with me. You just turned 3, and within those 3 years of your life, I have caused you a tremendous amount of pain, and for that I am sorry. I'm sorry for the times in which I've grabbed you and pulled you into my arms and squeezed you aggressively. I'm sorry for the times in the bedroom loft in which I freaked out and tossed you, threw you, onto your own bed and pushed you away. I'm sorry for the time I walked away from you at Saskatoon Island on the little park. I'm sorry for leaving you in the car when I went into Grandma and Grandpa's shop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for leaving you. I'm sorry for abandoning you in those moments, and I'm fucking sorry for the pain that I've caused you. And I want you to know a couple of things. Number 1, I will never leave you ever. Even when you think I have left you, I will always be in your heart, watching you flourish into the beautiful man that you are. Number 2 is that hurt people hurt people. All of those things that I mentioned above, they only happened because I was hurting. Hurting on the inside, frustrated and angry with myself, never because of you. I also share those so that you may do the work to heal yourself from the wounds in which I have inflicted again on you, and I am sorry for that. Please forgive me. I love you. Hopana no prayer. I'm so grateful for you. Words cannot express what I feel right now for you in my life. I'm so blessed to have you in my life. You are such a beautiful human being, and I can feel that when I see your eyes. You don't have to do anything. You already are and always will be that way. Even the day that you decide to read this, you're still beautiful. I am learning. I am learning how to show up for you, how to support you, how to give you what you need, and help you navigate this crazy big world. I'm learning how to be a father, how to be your father in the way in which you need me. And number 5, I love you forever and always. I hope you enjoy these letters, as this is the first to come of many. I'm excited to watch you grow, watch you unfold into whomever that will be. Rooted in love from me and always, and all those around you. Love you, and always stay lovely, with a little wink. Your dad. The end. Whoa. This is It was so powerful. When I was reading it, I was just bawling. Like when I was writing it, I was just bawling. But it's something that I want to ensure that I always do, because for me, it's a reflection on the ways in which I've messed up and the ways in which I want to learn and grow and become a better father and not repeat the same mistakes over and over and over. Like I want to show up in a deeper space of love. And throughout this whole journey of this whole life, it's 3 years, I have learned so much on what not to do and what to do. And it's just beautiful how that is just evolving and progressing always and always. And so I wrote this letter as like a part for me to be able to express those things. And I want him to know everything. I want him to know the times in which I left him in the car at Grandma and Grandpa's shop. Like I went into their shop for probably about 5 minutes and he was napping, and then I came to and he was crying and he's just woke and he's like, you left me. And it's just like, shit, man. Like, yes, I did. I am so sorry for leaving you. It's not my, like, I'm so sorry. So sorry. And those are moments that I want him to remember, because those moments when he's that young, just like you and I, when we have moments like that are incredibly traumatizing, that are incredibly inflict a lot of pain, moments where he does think he's abandoned, well, that belief system, whatever he's creating in that moment, sticks with him for the rest of his life. And so he grows up with a fear of abandonment because I left him in the car. So now he attaches to me more deeply. He won't leave my leg. He won't leave my arm. He'll be attached to love in whatever form that looks like because of that moment. But if he can know that that's what happened, then he can heal it, instead of me trying to do my own healing on my own without my parents letting me know what's going on or what happened. It's that exact same thing. And so I just want him to know everything. I want him to know everything and know the moments in which I messed up, because I'm not perfect too. And that's the whole journey. Is like, I'm not a perfect parent. And at the same time, it's paradoxical, because I am the perfect parent, because I am what I am. And what I am is perfection. And that is the truth of who I am, is that I'm enough, whole, complete as is, just like how Lincoln is, just like how you watching this are. And it's just about beginning to experience and beginning to see that you don't need to do anything. You don't need to go and work to feel enough. You don't need the next Ferrari. You don't need the next car. You don't need a bigger house. You don't need a better belt. You don't need to look better. It's that you are already enough. So this is what I plan on doing every single month. It was a beautiful way for me to express myself, heal and move on. Like after the ceremony, I felt so grounded. And it was like beautiful. I just acknowledged and expressed and saw and was authentic about what I was experiencing before, like that void, that loneliness, that sadness of not having Lincoln. I just acknowledged it and I just expressed it in this beautiful way as like a remembrance and a celebration for Lincoln and for everything that we did. And that's how I choose to show up. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you found inspiration from this, and maybe this is something that you do. Maybe you adopt a certain pattern where maybe once a month you sit down and you just write a letter to your children and you just reflect on them. You reflect on how you were as a father, you reflect on how you were as a parent, and you look back and you share that with them. Of like, hey, these are the times in which I messed up. These are the times in which I hurt you and caused you pain that were not intentional. It was just from a place of hurt within yourself. Maybe that's what you get out of this, or maybe it was just the inspiration. It's beautiful. Whatever it is, I ask that you just drop a comment. How did you like this video? Drop that down below. Also remember to like the video, subscribe, do all that kind of beautiful jazzy stuff, because I love you, I appreciate you. So does Lincoln, so do we all. The whole fam jam does, everyone here does. And stay lovely. Like, stay lovely and always believe in yourself. Peace.